My name is Chris Kahn, and I am your Voter Services Chair. The activities within Voter Services create the foundation of the League: voter registration, voter education, and voter engagement. I want to thank the 45 members who registered voters at our events this year, and also recognize our two very active subcommittees, voter protection and the National Popular Vote. As we move forward this election season, voter registration looks very different due to COVID-19 as we socially distance and move our lives online. We need every member to be a source of information about voting and elections. Visit the Florida State League of Women Voters website for voting information that can help you be informed, and you can refer citizens to that as well. Our focus at this time is our social media campaign to promote voter registration and voting by mail. Visit our Facebook page daily and share the post of our Facebook page with your friends and any organizations you belong to. Additionally, we are partnering with other organizations, one being the Poor People's Campaign, where we will contact citizens across the state to make sure they're registered and are requesting their vote by mail ballot. As the election season progresses, we'll continue to engage voters with election information, including the need to return their ballots early so they have time to be counted by their supervisor of elections. Our other focus is voter education, and we will be promoting our online voter guide, vote411.org, where anyone can look at the races on their ballot and compare candidates, as well as get information about the amendments that will be on the ballot. My goal continues to be creating infrastructure so the work that we do is continued year to year with ease, and we have a place for every member to make a difference. We need to be present in our community, so activities such as National Voter Registration Day and Constitution Day are places where members can be involved for a short time of every year. The impact we make is directly related to member engagement. I invite each of you to join us for the Voter Services meeting on July 8th at 7 p.m. I hope to see you there. Stay safe, voting warriors.
Hi, I'm Teresa Potter. I'm chair of the Education Action Group. Our primary purpose is to advocate for students in Hillsborough County and across the state, specifically to fully fund our K-12 public schools, which includes faculty and staff, school facilities, and safe transportation. We also want to ensure transparency and oversight of all public money spent on education and address issues impacting our students' mental health, safety, transportation, and curriculum. In the coming year, we plan to work with the school district and state legislators to fully fund public education. Our Florida Constitution requires that the state provide for a uniform, efficient, safe, secure, and high-quality system of free public schools that allows students to obtain a high-quality education. We also want to reduce the number of active shooter drills required in grades pre-K through 12, which is currently set at 11 per year, along with other emergency drills, fire, and weather. Our students have up to 24 and 25 emergency drills a year. We also want to address the excessive number of tests that our students take, which include state standardized tests and retests. And we'll also continue to create active subcommittees to address issues that our students face and that come up throughout the year, including the digital divide. If you're interested in these issues or any other education issues, we hope that you'll please join us at any of our upcoming meetings. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Lori Winkles, co-chair of the Healthcare Action Group, along with Angela Birdsong. Our group strives to inform, educate, and support health issues that directly affect local community members, while uniting with organizations that work on health-related issues supported by the National and State League. In the coming year, we plan to continue advocating on healthcare issues, work with the Gun Safety Action Group to host a presentation by Patty Brigham, Florida League President, on the topic of gun safety as a public health issue.
Hi, I'm Angela Birdsong, co-chair of the Healthcare Action Group with the League of Women Voters of Hillsborough County. And we're going to support and sponsor other speaking events that explain current healthcare issues to League members and the Hillsborough County residents, with panels and individual speaking events on topics such as healthcare for the underserved and the Healthy Kids program. We're going to develop the committee's advocacy and action on issues and promote educational opportunities with other league committees and organizations for public events. We invite anyone interested to please join us.
Hi, I'm Shirley Arcuri, co-chair of the NPV Action Group. NPV is National Popular Vote, and it is a priority for the national, state, and local leagues. The goal of NPV is to elect the president by popular vote using the Electoral College system in the Constitution. In Florida, the NPV is not well known, but nationwide, it has been adopted by 15 jurisdictions with 196 electoral votes. It will activate when 270 electoral votes are adopted, the number needed to elect the president. So our goal locally is to educate the public and then to advocate for adoption of the NPV Interstate Compact by our state legislature before the 2024 election. Since this is a presidential election year, we think that interest will be high in learning about NPV. In the coming year, we plan to offer the public webinars through organizations, online for now, draft letters to the editor for local newspapers, and call and write our legislators. We invite anyone who is interested in NPV to join us. It is an issue that can transform presidential elections.
Hi, I'm Christine Bright, current chair of the Pasco Unit. League volunteers in Pasco have been very busy this year. We've been expanding voter services, bringing voter registration forms, petitions, and information about the League to community events throughout Pasco. We've also initiated the Authentic Pasco Tour project, visiting local communities, becoming better informed citizens ourselves, so that we can advocate with and for Pasco residents on the issues that we all are concerned about. In the coming year, we plan to co-host candidate forums in July and October before the August primary and the November general election. We'll also be participating in Florida League Vote by Mail activities. We'll be reorganizing our Hidden Hunger panel as a virtual event in mid-November. And we'll be holding online membership meetings. Our first Zoom membership meeting is scheduled for Monday, June 29th at 7 p.m. And our topic is voter protection. We hope you'll join us. Stay safe and consider participating in Pasco Unit events this year as we strive to empower citizens to make our democracy work better. Thank you so much.
Hi, I'm Emily Hinsdale, Chair of the Transportation Action Group. Our goal is to educate membership on transportation-related issues and how those issues impact other League of Women Voters focuses. Transportation viability significantly intersects with affordable housing, economic development, growth management, education, healthcare, and voter rights. Locally, the committee also advocates for addressing safety concerns, given Tampa Bay region's ranking as among the highest nationally in vehicular fatalities and serious injuries. The committee's primary objective is to educate voters on what a significant role transportation has in Florida politics and voter concerns. Every voting issue, from voter access to reproductive rights, should include the question, what role does transportation play in addressing this issue? In the coming year, we plan to continue to educate voters on regional and larger transportation issues and work more effectively with other committees to include transportation needs in thinking through their programming and positions. The committee will also work on making League of Women Voters a larger voice in local transportation access and safety concerns. We invite anyone interested in this area to join us.
Hi, I'm Deb Kaufman, Chair of the Membership Committee.
My committee does really important work because without members, there is no league. We get to promote membership and recruit new members. We get to encourage members to renew their membership every year. We plan member events such as orientation meetings, social gatherings, and educational events. We create membership items such as flyers, pins, newsletter articles, and we manage member information in the National League's database, as well as our own online and offline databases. We have aggressive goals for the coming year to recruit a membership that reflects the diversity of our community, to plan and schedule regular meeting events for all members, new and old, to improve new member management, to set guidelines for a timely response to new members with a welcome letter and an invitation to an orientation session, and to manage member data so that all of the databases where it resides are secure, are synchronized with each other, and are audited regularly for accuracy. Educating and engaging members creates a lot of league power, which means the membership committee puts the power in empowering voters. Contact me at membership@hclwv.org if you wish to join me in this important work. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Nancy Granda. I'm chair of the Gun Safety Action Committee. We have a very active group who meets monthly to discuss current gun issues, reforms that work across the state and the nation, gun bills, and messaging to both elected officials and candidates, as well as the general public. We participate in league, state, and national gun safety conference calls monthly, as well as numerous gun safety events throughout the area. In the coming year, we plan to work on the following. We have been working to update the state's gun safety PowerPoint in order to include risk protection orders and lock it up information. We want to market our gun safety message to schools, governmental agencies, like-minded organizations, and the public at large. We want to support candidates who advocate for gun reform and recognize gun violence as a public safety issue. We continue to remain active in monitoring bills during the legislative and congressional sessions and contacting legislators as necessary. We also will continue to participate in gun safety events. We invite anyone interested to join us in our endeavors. Thank you.
I'm Tim Burke, co-chair of the Immigration Action Group. We're dedicated to supporting the immigration priorities of the State League. We stand opposed to the deportation of non-criminal migrants, against attempts from Tallahassee to interfere in the rights of local communities, and against legislation that forces law enforcement at a local level to cooperate with federal officials in the deportation process. This has been a busy year for the League as we found ourselves aligned with a diverse group, including the agriculture industry and the Chamber of Commerce, in opposition to a law that would have mandated the use of E-Verify statewide. For some people in Tallahassee, that was a priority, but the eventual law passed by the legislature made its use optional, and I think we can consider that a win. In the coming year, we plan to continue working towards state priorities, including supporting DACA, while collaborating with advocacy groups and media outlets to promote shared causes, leading or assisting in advocacy efforts, attending or speaking at meetings and public events, and meeting with, writing to, or calling elected officials on behalf of League issues. I invite anyone who is interested in any of these topics to please join us. Thank you.
My name is Rick Garrity, and I'm delighted to be with you again as chair of the Natural Resources Committee. We research and comment on the most topical natural resource issues facing Hillsborough County, provide information to the membership and board on these topics so they can take positions in favor or opposition to ongoing issues or projects for the betterment of our community. Our committee is just getting going again following the passing of the previous chair, Dina Levingood. Here are 7 issues we're hoping to focus on for the year ahead. We're working with other groups to launch and support the 4th Hillsborough Solar Co-op. We advocate for sustainable energy sources, such as solar, as we educate citizens on the science of climate change and sea level rise. And we support local governments adopting sustainable practices and standards at all levels of operation, including future development. Local governments have adopted fertilizer standards to lessen nitrogen pollution to our waterways. We educate citizens about the benefits of those standards and the continuous improvement of Tampa Bay water quality. We monitor legislative activities to guard against constant attempts to preempt local government environmental standards. We monitor the local impact of the rollback of federal environmental standards. We research the natural resource impacts of proposed new Florida toll roads to determine how best to eliminate or mitigate those impacts. We advocate for the prohibition of fracking in Florida for natural gas. We advocate for scientifically based minimal flows for the Hillsborough River downstream of the reservoir dam. It is essential to maintain a flow of the amount of fresh water needed for a healthy downstream population of fish and wildlife. Thank you for this opportunity to brief you on possible activities for the year ahead, and my wife Eugenia and I look forward to hearing from you on your thoughts and suggestions. And if you're interested in environmental issues, we invite you to become a member of our committee.